and happy palindrome day. Today is 6/2/26. I was a teacher and it was 1991 and it was a whole lesson on palindromes. Okay. I have a terrible problem with insomnia. I have for a long time. One night I just couldn't sleep. Really, I stayed in bed a long time, but I finally got up. I went in the living room, I turned on the light, and for some reason got out a notebook and pen. And I started writing down a list of things that had happened to me in my life. Good, bad, and different. I came up with over 500 things, so yeah, I was up pretty much all night. The next morning, my husband came into the kitchen where I was, and he saw me, he said, "What have you been doing?" I showed him, and he said, "Well, what are you gonna do with this? Turn it into a book, like a memoir?" And I thought about it, and I said, "That's 2 chapters. But it would be cool if it were like a sitcom." He asked what I would call it. So I thought, and I said, well, there's already Everybody Loves Raymond, and Everybody Hates Chris. Honestly, it would have to be called Everybody Has Mixed Feelings About Chandra.
They're not mixed, we love you.
Well, every morning I go and walk with my dog to get coffee. One morning I thought, well, I'm gonna get a breakfast burrito too. And I got the picante sauce, I'll have picante sauce. I bring it home, open the package, put it in a plate, and I have the sauce in a little packet, and I open it, and I squeeze it. I turn it upside down, I squeeze it. I'm trying to get it out, but only little drips come out. Like ships through the Strait of Hormuz. So, okay. The other, you all know, I like Everybody Loves Raymond already. The other night I was watching the show with my husband and we got into a little heated discussion. Pretty much it came down to who is smarter. This episode on Raymond was about Deborah, the wife, and Raymond, the husband, taking an IQ test. And Raymond's brother jumbled up the answers several times, so they didn't know who was smarter. In the end, it turned out, yes, Deborah was smarter. So I turned to my husband and I said, yes, you've got to know by now. First of all, I'm female. Second of all, I'm in Mensa. Third of all, I'm Jewish. Fourth of all, I'm Indian. Of course I am. Okay, I've been thinking about this deal with Iran. I'm listening to Stephen Colbert and all his days. And of course, Paul McCartney was on. And I'm thinking when I'm watching on the morning news about this deal. Trump says yes, Iran says no. Trump says stop, they say I won't go. Oh, no. He says bye, Iran says hello. Hello, hello. He doesn't know why they won't go by. He says hello, whoa, 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 whoa. Hello, whoa, whoa. I don't know who doesn't if you really love your pet, but I have a codependent relationship with my dog. Yes, we rely on each other for emotional support. He can't go to sleep unless I have my hand on him. I can't go to sleep unless I have my hand on him. He sometimes won't go on walks with my husband unless I'm with him. He'll just stop short and turn back. I don't know, I just thought I'd mention it, I don't have an ending to this. I just love my dog. Thank you.
What's the dog's name?
Shadow.
Shadow.
I call him Shadow Bane sometimes. I do have another granddad joke. I mentioned last time both my grandparents, I lived with them, were born during the turn of the 20th century. My granddad loved talking about going to the Nickelodeon. He mentioned that it's an all-day affair. And there would be these young women with boxes selling goods there. And they would start off the day saying, cigars, cigarettes, almonds, cigars, cigarettes, almonds. By the middle of the day, cigars, cigarettes, almonds, cigars, cigarettes, almonds. By the end of the day, nuts and butts, nuts and butts. Thank you. For moves, news you can use, if you so choose. Kamikaze dolphins, they lose. Thank you. I'll end with an original song I wrote. I hope you like it. It's called I'd Love to Hear You Scream. I demand too much from lovers, love me only, love me wholly. I need you now, I know, you've got problems, makes me lonely. Lovers flock to me and I don't know why, maybe I'm better than I seem, so I have to try. I would love to fly, I would love to know, can we reach the sky, it's the word you spoke. I demand too much from lovers, love me only, love me wholly. I need you now, I know, you've got problems, makes me lonely. When you see my face, when you see that smile, will you come to me? Will you stay for a while? You cut through me when you start to speak. I hear your edge cuts through my head. I demand too much from lovers, love me only, love me wholly. I need you now, I know, you've got problems, makes me lonely. Everywhere I go, and I see you in my dreams. Speaks volumes of our lives. I'd love to hear you scream. You are beautiful, it's in your colors. I could easily trace your effect on lovers. When you don't speak, I don't know why. My voice starts to creak, I just might cry. I demand too much from lovers, love me only, love me wholly. I need you now, I know, you've got problems, makes me lonely. Everywhere I go, and I see you in my dreams. Speaks volumes of our lives. I love to hear you scream. I love to hear you scream. Thank you, everybody, for being such wonderful audience. I hope you have a wonderful evening and get us some. Hope to